It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Time to determine who will represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. The conference championship is underway. He'll head out of bounds on the return. And a little close for comfort, but it does get to the end zone before going out for a touchback. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
On red. Here we go.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Lawrence now off the play action. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
24. Here we go.
This is Walker on second. And he's brought down for a loss.
There's absolutely nothing he could do in that situation, Kate. Defense broke through so quickly, they had him dead to rights soon after he got the ball in his hands.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
11, Agate. Take right open. Go. Hot.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Walker on first down. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here we go. Hey, Jupiter. Hey, easy. Ralph.
Staying with Walker. And they get him down after a quality pickup to about the 36. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
Take right open. Hey, go.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Running left, here's Walker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Offense up to the line fast. Walker. Defense making a couple of good stops here. This brings up 3rd and goal.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them Well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Check smash. Check smash. Here we go, son.
They'll try to run it with Walker. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Jaguars finish up an excellent opening series. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
DQ. Don't jump, ready?
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Here we go, son.
They give it to him again. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Hurry up, hurry up.
Offense in the hurry up here. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, son. Go.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Going to the ground again on first. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Jabril Peppers bringing that one to an end. Back to the well again. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Jabril Peppers bringing that one to an end. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers finish off their opening drive. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. And choosing to leave the end zone costs him dearly here. He winds up shy of the 20-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion.
Handoff running left, Walker. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd.
So we're through one here in the AFC title game. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They have second down behind the sticks. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Now an inside give to Walker. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Hit applied by Keanu Benton. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
30 left. Red on red. Here we go, son.
Lawrence working from the gun. Finds a man right side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The Steelers go in nickel, 3rd down.
Easy. Rip, 23. Hot.
A give up the gut to Walker. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Working quickly here.
Kill.
Gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
13, Lou. Bring it. Who does it?
Trying for it, it's Walker. And he's able to get back to the line, but that is all. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on the 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across. But there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken. Kelsey. Tonight.
Shotgun snap to Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. And they just did.
Complete. It's Ingram. And they get this down to the 28. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Extend. Here we go. Good. Watch right. Go.
Oh, look at this. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. They get 3 on the run. Put a 1 in front of that now as it brings up 3rd and 13.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Adds just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Here we go.
And it's a nickel set from the Jags on this 3rd down.
Watch right.
Now it's Fields. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Butker knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Silver.
Walker now from the gun. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Hey, go.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. The Jaguars at a deficit. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Sink right.
Running with Walker again. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
That's incomplete left side.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hey, run. Silver.
The give now to Walker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
Hey, kill.
Here's Walker running right. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
This is Walker on 2nd. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
11. 30 left.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. So that brings up 4th and long.
For the field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to tie us up just before halftime.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Here we go. It's 10.
1st down throw for Fields. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Here we go. Hey, Ken.
Here's Fields to throw. This is hauled in by Ingram. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The Steelers calling their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes you run so many times in practice become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important 3rd and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail.
They're bringing out Mitch Wisnowski to punt it away on 4th. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. And this one is away, and he got all of it and then some. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Go. Hey, I'm gun. Go, let's go. Here we go.
He'll throw it. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Red.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's second down.
11. 13, Lou.
Back to throw it. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting in the wings for whoever can finish this game out as we're back underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Don't jump.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Jabril Peppers bringing that one to an end. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey, Monday. Here we go, son. 11.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. It's caught. That's Calvin Austin. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Offense up to the line fast. Fields out of the gun. He's got the hook up to Ingram. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Fields on third. Complete beyond the marker. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. Offense in the hurry-up here. Another carry for him. And he's brought down for a loss.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Jaguars with an extra defensive back out there. Third down.
Here we go. You got a mini base. Why not? Let's go alpha right here. Right.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Rip, 23.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Easy, Rip, 24.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Forced out to his right. Short pass caught by his tight end.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Open. Go.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, easy. Route. Silver.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Hey, go. Go, go! There we go. Hey, Jupiter, Jupiter!
Staying with Walker. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Working quickly here.
11, add it.
Brings up third down and 8.
There we go.
Throwing is Lawrence on third down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Sink right. 11, 11.
Looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on fourth down. That was impressive.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure that drives right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
11, 11. Here we go.
Walker on first down. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
And they'll make the stop after a small push to the 34. Call it no gain, maybe one at best on that play. That leaves them with 3rd and 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Left. All right, let's go.
On third down, Walker. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down, and they go right back to it. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. Only one frame remains before we see who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's Jaguars football, and their playoff run's in jeopardy. They're trailing here. Second down now, 7 to go.
Hey, Lion, Lion.
Running left, here's Walker. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
30 left.
Offense up to the line fast. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces throwaway. And we're barely into this quarter, Kate, and already a tied game, a whole new game. Starting from this point, every single possession will be a premium.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Angel, Angel, Angel. Tonight.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Here we go, son. Go. Right.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Got Williams, and it's complete. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Yep. Right.
Fields now on third. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he'll be across midfield and close to that 45 before going out. That play good for 17 and a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Hey, Ken. Hey, Ken. Medic. Go.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Deep down the right sideline, it's his running back making the catch. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go. Right.
Complete. It's Ingram. And he's brought down for a loss.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Jim clear. DQ. Hey, Ken. Hey, 551. Right.
He's back to throw. Cut near the goal line. And this is down all the way to the 3. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Here we go.
Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal.
Right.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Steelers take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
On red.
They go with Walker here. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down.
Let's go 52. Same right.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars down by 7. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Gun. Decent 24. Here we go.
Now an inside give to Walker. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. Motioning him from the slot right. To throw. Throw reeled in by Thomas. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Gun.
Back to throw. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Agate. Go, let's go. Here we go. Hey, Jupiter. 11. 13, Luke.
Here he is to throw. This is hauled in by Ingram. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Handoff running left, Walker. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. The Jaguars are going to call their 1st timeout. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Kill. Take right open. Take right open. Go.
Motioning him from the slot right. Setting up to pass. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Now ahead of 3rd down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Hey. 11, Agate. Sink right. Silver.
Now to throw. Try and push it deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Here we go.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down.
right?
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.